stiff arm in midfield, down the near side sideline to the 30, the 20, the 10. They're not going to get him. It's a Robert C. Byrd touchdown.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and we welcome you to a beautiful February 18th, 2023 on the campus of RCB at the Bird Cage as RCBSN brings you another wonderful event as the Robert C. Byrd Flying Eagles host the Polar Bears of Fairmont Senior. Nice game at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, kind of similar to what a state tournament may be. Fairmont Senior, one of the top teams, not only in AAA but in the state. And Byrd comes off 2 wins off the last 2 games with a dominant and very well-played performance against Bridgeport 2 nights ago.
Yeah, I mean, last 2 times out, they've looked really good, especially defensively. And they scored the ball when they needed to score the ball. I mean,
and they're going to need help scoring today.
Oh, they're going to need it. I was at the game down in Fairmont. It wasn't ever competitive.
Well, from a stat standpoint, Fairmont Senior is the only AAA team in the state averaging over 70 and giving up less than 45. Everybody either gives up more and scores less.
Right.
So that's going to be a big challenge for a Byrd team that, in a weird way, averages 53 both gives up and scoring. So total points this year, I think Bird's at 1,029. They've given up 1,015.
Wow. That's
yeah, you don't see it.
But
that also is indicative of their record at 10-9.
Right. They've been just little inconsistent at times. Defensively, they've been a lot better the last few games. Real shaky to start the game this season. But you can tell here later in the season they are playing better together.
Yes, they are. I mean, and so from a Fairmont Senior standpoint, they come in at 7-1, undefeated in the Big Ten. Their only loss is at Shady Spring, which is one of the, again, top teams in the state. Yeah. And every other win, here is the point differential in their wins. They have 1 win over Logan, at Logan by 1. Their next closest is 7, and then everything else is double digits. So their closest from a point are East Fairmont and Logan at a plus 12. So they
were down in the fourth quarter going into East Fairmont the first game.
Mm-hmm. But to Fairmont Senior's credit, what they do is their pressure and their constant ability to get to the lane causes every team problems.
Gas pedal down and go.
There you go. Now on the other hand, for Byrd at 10-9. Winners of the last 5, kind of finding the rhythm. They have they're starting 5 guys, 5 seniors now. Hopefully maturity comes through, consistency, and if you're going to be playing your best ball, this is the perfect time.
Yeah, that's what I was telling somebody the other day. Especially watching that performance against Bridgeport, I mean that game wasn't close. That game really wasn't that close either after first quarter. And if this is the time, if you're going to play well, this is the time that you start to play well.
Most definitely. Kind of thinking about this game, the 3 things that Byrd probably needs to control is, number 1, control the paint. Don't let Fairmont Senior dribble drive and get into the lane. But that also means control Fairmont Senior on their offensive boards. We have to get the defensive rebounds.
Right, they're going to have to get a body to keep them off the boards.
Correct.
And whoever good guards, they've got to be able to take him away from the basket. If they let him hang out in the paint, he's going to dominate the paint.
Yes, number 2 is limit any runs by Fairmont Senior. 3-0, 5-0, 6-0, 7-0 runs. You get 3 of those in a game, that's a 15-point spread. Have to limit those runs.
Right. And you almost hate to say it, if you do turn the ball over, you want it to be a dead ball turnover. No, you can't have a live ball turnover against them.
Correct. Their transition.
I mean, if you get trapped on the sideline, just throw it in the stands.
No, at least you get 100% agree. Which brings me to the next point: is make every offensive possession count.
Right.
Doesn't matter how long it takes, how many passes. No live ball turnovers near half court for transition.
And drive the ball. Don't be afraid to go to the. I mean, drive the ball. You got to get into his chest a little bit. A little bit down to Fairmont, they were getting to the basket, but they're kind of fading backwards so he wouldn't block their shot.
Yep. And for Fairmont Senior, these are 3 automatics probably that they say to everyone. Number 1, they want to make the other team uncomfortable, which they do. They want to limit the other team's best scores, which they will. And then Deshaun Good has owned at the Bird Cage here. Deshaun will own the green to green, not only in the green, but if the greens were connected, that's Deshaun Good space that Charles Hawkins, Bryce Bird, whoever has him has to match him effort for effort every play.
No, they have to. That's the only. I mean, he killed him down there on the go. When they did miss, he got the rebound, and they got to be able to run with him. When he gets out on the open floor, he can go.
He's a rim runner that just knows one way, straight line,
Yep.
and they throw it to him. They trust him, and he'll go get it.
Yep.
I think we're going to look forward to a good game here. We'll see if Bird can come out and match Fairmont's intensity right from the beginning.
And that's the important part. That's. Are you going to back away from him, or are you going to come at him?
Hopefully they set the tone. And then what Fairmont Senior will do is they'll match it. And as the game goes on, hopefully it's a good game all the way through. And the end of every quarter is a big one. We will now turn it over to the PA as we get ready for our national anthem.
The visiting Fairmont Senior Polar Bears and the homestanding Robert C. Byrd Flag Eagles. Would you all please rise for the national anthem?
We're back as we prepare for the starting lineups. First will be for the Polar Bears, and I want to give a big shout out to Jeff Carpenter, the Fairmont Senior play-by-play man who's been around forever, who's a legend on 93.1 FM for providing the stats for the Polar Bears of Fairmont Senior. Andre Grant, number 2, 5'11 junior. He's averaging 11 points a game. Connor Gower, a 6-foot senior. Connor's averaging 5 points a game. One of the better guards in the state, Zacchaeus Dobbs. He's their leading scorer at 22 points a game, as well as their leading assist and averaging 5 rebounds a game. Deshaun Good, again, another one of the better players in the state of his position. 6'7 senior. Sean Good's averaging 18 and 9. And their final starter is number 21, Latique Williams, 6'1 senior.
You know, with Dobbs, he's so patient. Like, that's the first time I got to see him play live, and he's just can get to the middle, got a mid-range game, can shoot.
Great pace, great patience. Yeah. Him and Deshaun Good are one of the best 1-2 combinations in the state. For RCB, number 10, Wyatt Floyd, senior, very active, 6-foot senior, leads second in team in blocks.
6'2 senior, number 2,
Bryce Bird, about 6'4 senior, averaging 5 points a game, leads the team in rebounds at 6.5, second in assists, and first in blocks.
6'2 senior, number 14, Charles Hawkins.
At senior will be a 6'3 senior, number 14, Charles Hawkins, averaging 8 and 5. And if there's ever a day that he plays the best game of his life, this might be one of them.
It'll be today.
Another senior, number 15, Quentin Cooley, averaging 12 points a game. shooting 31% from three, leads the team in free throw percentage at 80%. And their leading scorer, as well as their assists and steals, is Braden Thomason, averaging 17 points, 3 assists, 3 steals, actually getting 4 rebounds a game as well, shooting 41% from three and 54% from the field. He needs to match, doesn't have to match Dobbs point for point. He just needs to match his willingness to lead the team and make sure everybody's in the right place.
Well, and in the first matchup, he was probably the only player that could get his own shot down there. I mean, honestly, he was getting to the rim.
And he had a big game in their last game at 31 against Bridgeport, and he can do that when he wants.
I think it was 14 of 18 for the foul line.
Yes. So Bird will be in the white unis with blue trimmed in green. Fairmont Senior in the blue with the white F and the number. Here we go. We're up. Thank you for joining us as we bring it from the cage to your couch. Fairmont Senior will be going left to right. And Bird in their traditional man-to-man. Cross screen for Dobbs. Kicks it back out. Ball reversal to Grant, to Williams. So far, good job by Bird. It's pushing him going. There's Braden with the steal. First steal right away. Add that to his team lead.
Dobbs he's not going to let him get the ball.
No, he's not. This will be a nice matchup. 2-on-1, Braid to the rim. Up and under for 2. Fantastic move. And Good did a nice job of not fouling either.
Right.
Andre Grant's kind of like an unsung hero on that Fairmont Senior team. Strong kid, kind of a little bit of a do-all. Baseline out of bounds for Senior. Dobbs takes it out. Gower gets a double screen. Ball reversal out to Williams, looking for Good in the post. Good help side. This is where good dribble drive by Dobbs. That's where very nice help side block. But that's one of the things that Dobbs is very good at. Strong kid, will get his shot and will create space.
And you know, Floyd, since being in sort of the starting lineup, has given him a little spark.
Yes, it has. Good strength by Dobbs. And they call a foul on Thomason. I guess he reached. That's kind of a big deal at 7:10 in the first quarter. You don't want him to get 2 and have to pull him early. Good ball cut. Good ball side cut by Grant. Out to Williams.
And already in just the first minute of the game, Bird is more competitive than they were down there.
Very good, energetic. They got to the lane. This is where Fairmont Senior can cause a little bit of problems. Grant's into the green. Nice drop down to Good. On sideline.
Turnover.
But again, one of Fairmont Senior's keys will be getting into the lane like Grant did just there.
Right.
Again, one of our keys was Bird's got to be able to handle the pressure. And right here will be the matchup.
And they may do that a little bit with Bryce.
Yes.
Today, let him bring the ball.
Yes. It might help Bryce sometimes to relieve the pressure. But here's Thomason getting deep into the lane. Out of bounds on Fairmont Senior. Good D. But again, now we create some penetration. 6:31 left in the first. Bird's up 2 on a dribble drive by Thomason off of a steal. Good screen-to-screener action. Bird for 2.
There it is.
Assist Thomason. Fairmont Senior did a very poor job on that baseline out of bounds.
Yeah, they got lost.
And that's not a tricky man play.
No.
Everybody in the country runs that, and Bird runs that.
Every time, almost every out of bounds.
At least every other.
I tell you, it's interesting. Good is guarding Cooley on the defensive end.
That's very interesting. So Gower comes out, Law comes in for Fairmont Senior. That's where Dobbs can create some problems.
Right, that's what I was about to say. His strength,
yes. And they're pushing Good out. Good is having to catch it outside the lane here, at least one step. Charles doing a good job of pushing him away. Good backdoor by Grant. Good hands by Cooley. Up and under, and another foul. Let's see where they call that on.
I think it's going to be on Bryce.
Yeah. Bryce's first, team second. Williams at the line, 1 of 2. Now, the one thing Fairmont Senior does not do well is they only have one guy shooting over 60% from the line, and that's Dobbs. So they're going to have to do that better if they want to win a close game. either semifinals or finals of the state championship if that's their ultimate goal. 1 of 2 for good. It's good for Williams. 4-1, 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Good dribble drive by Thomason. Good movement by Bird. They have very good energy already.
And the ball's not sticking. They're
correct.
And they might have a mismatch with Bryson. He's got a little advantage.
Yeah, turnover break, try to skip it. Williams comes down off to Dobbs. Way to get his balance. Ball reversal under Grant for the pull-up from 16 straight away. No good. Rebound, Bryce Bird. Bryce Bird comes down the right side. Checks everything out behind the back. Bird's in basically a 5-out right now, not really a 4-out 1-in. They don't really have a true post presence. Be interesting if Hawkins can take advantage of his size against Grant. Baseline drive by Bird, steps out of bounds. Or excuse me, by Cooley, out of bounds. So that's the one thing that I worry about with RCB. That's 2 turnovers on back-to-back possessions.
Right, you don't want to. You can't have it.
Can't have any wasted possession. But, you know, they were fortunate enough to stop him down here. Dead ball turnover down here, like you said before. 4-1, 5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Fairmont traveling left to right. Dobbs comes straight in. One-legged runner. He is very good at that. Again, he gets to the paint. You either got to send a second guy or squeeze him. And here comes the Fairmont senior pressure. We're getting close to a 10 count. We got a 10 count. I'd rather have that turnover on a 10 count for Bird than have
an easy layup.
Yes. 4-3, 4:39 left in the first. Good pressure by Fairmont senior. And Peanut Butter must be in a one-on-one from the top of the key. And here you go. Somebody either got to come and double because Dobbs can get this one-legged runner anytime he wants or draw the foul. First foul on Wyatt Floyd, team's third. So that's 3 team fouls for Bird, not even halfway through the first quarter. Good dive to the rim by Good. Good pass by Dobbs. There you go.
55, get up!
Ooh, a little bit of a soft call.
As much banging has been around already.
Let that one go. Dobbs first, team first. That offensive rebound by Good might be, you don't want that to be signs of something to come. He goes off the floor very quick with his second jump. Keeps the ball high. Good actually has a chance to have a nice college career, depending if that's what he wants to do. There's 2 interesting matchups. Good on Cooley, which is, I think, a compliment to Good.
Right.
More than anything in that matchup with Grant and Charles. You can see Grant. I tell you what Fairmont does really well. Let it go after his point. Steal by Thomason for 2. So that's 2 steals for Thomason, 4 points so far. But what Fairmont Senior does is when you dribble drive, they put a forearm into your back and they keep it closer to the body. 1-on-1 from Dobbs straight away. Offensive rebounds you got to go get.
Yeah. Everybody's looking.
Yes.
I mean, you had your box sets. You wanted the ball hit the ground.
Yes. That's 4 for Dobbs. And neither team has really even tried to shoot something outside 15 feet.
Everybody's trying to get to the rim.
Yeah. Here comes Fairmont with that pressure. Should be a dunk by Good. Unfortunately, that's 6 turnovers for Bird right now.
And another live ball turnover. Then these are one of those runs you said they can't have.
This is too hard. It's 11-6 all of a sudden. And without looking, I can think of 5 or 6 turnovers right now for Bird based on just a simple pressure, really, from volleyball line to volleyball line. Within 10 feet of the – is it a 30-second or full? 30-second. We're going to stay here through this 30-second timeout.
One thing you'd like to see Bird do is come to the basketball. We're on the pass.
And the other thing, too, as you dribble the floor, what Fairmont Senior has done is they've sped them up.
Right.
So as the dribbler, sometimes you have to dribble at your man knowing that the second guy's coming and actually take a retreat dribble to allow the second man to come, which is perfectly fine, to create more space, and then somebody replaces to help you out.
Right.
Much easier said than done. Jules Butler's entered the game for Fairmont Senior, and Gower comes back in.
And like we talked about pressure before, the pressure is just speeding Bird up. It's not too
correct. So Fairmont Senior goes into their bench. Fairmont Senior goes into a matchup zone, 2-3. Good move out of a timeout. Make Bird think a little bit. I will still say that Bird's matching the intensity. It's just that the turnovers are killing them and you're down 5. Bird has to get a good possession. They got a great box out by Fairmont Senior on the 3 by Bray from the right corner. Good comes down the line. Ball reversal again. This is where Fairmont Senior is very good, and they've done that for years. Very patient on the offensive end.
And they keep the floor spread so well. There's no congestion.
That was a good cross screen for Good. They didn't hit him. Outside 3 by number 1, Law. Bird with the rebound. Out to Bray. And you can hear Coach Retton say 2-3. And that was the first, both those possessions. Bray been the corner for 3 and number 1 for 3. Law was the first 3-pointer shot in the game. Good dive by Charles. 2 minutes to go. Bird's down 5, 11-6.
Short corner.
Yes. Good.
That's a good. Oh, that's a good move there.
Yeah, it was. It was. Good spin. Good patience by Fairmont Senior. Good pump fake. Nice dump
pass
down to Dobbs. Too big, too strong.
That's a junior with a freshman.
Yes. That's 6 for Dobbs. 13-6 in favor of Fairmont Senior. Good sliding the feet by Fairmont Senior. Cooley pulls up for 3. Got to get there. Good shot. Big bucket. His first points of the game. Quick transition by Good for 2.
And that's good defense. There's just nothing.
It is. So right now you've got Good and Dobbs leading their team with 6 points each. Thomason's got 4, Cooley 3 up to this point. Fairmont Senior has not had a letdown yet in this game, and I don't think they're going to at this point. Cooley pulls it again. Off left, Charles offensive rebound. That is probably the one thing that Charles can do well depending on who their matchups are.
Right.
Shot short for Charles Hawkins. Loose ball rebound, Fairmont Senior. Jules comes down off to Good. Good patience, Good. Out to Gower for 3, straight away. No good off the rim. Dobbs offensive rebound. Good strength for 2. That's 8 for Dobbs, all within 5 feet of the basket.
You'd like to see Bird get the ball to Hawkins with his matchup right now on this.
Yeah, over the top. Good seal by Bryce Bird. Finds his balance. Out to Bray for 3 from the left wing. No good. Rebound by Good. You can hear Coach Retton say 1 shot. Peanut butter must mean low. 1-4 for Dobbs. Good cut by Law. Good baseline out to Jules for 3. If it goes from the right wing, long. Hawkins with the rebound. And that ends your first quarter. 17-9, Feather Fairmont Senior. We'll be right back after this. We're back. I want to say a big shout out to our sponsors that you just saw in the advertisements. If you didn't hear it, Harry Green 7 Acres, Baker Tilly, McDonald's, and Skazix. So we sincerely want to thank them for everything they do, not only for the basketball program, but the school itself.
Man, that's loud in the ears.
Well, after the first quarter, I got Dobbs at 8 and Good with 2. Right there is 14.
14 or 17. And if you're Bird, you almost feel good being down 8 many times you can probably turn the ball over.
I would agree. And you've got some wide open, you've got good looks.
Yeah, you've got good shots.
Yes.
And they've been able to get to the basket, which they were in the first matchup wasn't even getting close to.
Now this is interesting for Fairmont Senior. They feel confident enough with Dobbs to put him at the center of a 2-3 with Grant Gower underneath, along with Butler and Law at the top. Bird comes out with Thomason, Bird, Cooley, Hawkins, and Riley Dickerson. To Bird's credit, this is good experience for the seniors to get ready for sectionals.
Right.
And this is a great warm-up for that. Bird keeps their motion going. Fairmont seniors doing a good job communicating. Still trying to find space. .30-second possession so far, and there's nothing wrong with this possession as long as it ends up.
It's a good shot.
Yes, type of shot you want. Good pump fake by Bray, dribbles in, good high-low. Good over the top help by Dobbs with the block. Out to Log, going down the left side, drops it back to Grant. Out to Jules for three, no go. Dobbs takes a spin move with the one and good.
15!
Good patience by Fairmont Senior. They went left to right, and the guy that blocked the shot and started the outlet is the guy that finished. Jump hook by Hawkins, no good. Gower rebound.
Bird's only getting one shot, and then
and they got beat down the paint. The last possession, all 5 Fairmont Seniors players touched it, and the guy that got the block was the guy that finished it off. Gower with the Euro. That's Fairmont's first turnover in a while. Bird one-on-one. Called a block.
it was a good call.
Yeah, it was.
What did he do, Rick?
Wyatt Floyd re-enters the game. Baseline out of bounds. Now, last time they had a baseline out of bounds, Fairmont Senior miscommunicated. They're going man out of baseline out of bounds. Cooley comes off the double screen, off the glass, and good.
When he takes shots in rhythm, he shoots the ball really well.
Well, he knew he was going to shoot that in a good way before the play even started.
His shoulders got squared.
And again, what Fairmont Senior is starting to do, what we said they can't let happen, they're getting their dribble drives into the green. And if somebody starts making those threes, those dribble drive by Grant, number 2, will be consistent all day. And he will drive you right strong.
Another
Loose ball. 21-11, Fairmont Senior, 6 minutes to go in the second quarter. Got a deflection. Still stays here. Got a good crowd tonight, or this afternoon, excuse me. Base on a bounce, Fairmont Senior goes man. Bird down the gut, somebody's got to help. Good penetration by Floyd, out to Bird on the right. Bryce Bird evaluates, picks up the dribble. Bray tries to come on the curl. Got hit in the head, it's fine, no harm, no foul, nobody lost possession, let it go. One-on-one with Bray, top, pulls from 3. Off the front back of the rim, good rebound by Dobbs, kicks out to Law, coming right down.
And they get the ball.
Yes, they do. Now the other thing is, Fairmont Senior does a good job in transition too, transition defense. Now that is the one thing that Bray can do as well when he gets the right matchup.
He's a lot stronger than people realize when he.
Yes, he is. That's Grant getting to the lane again.
4 out.
I got 6 for Thomason right now. It looks like you could almost lay off at Grant and force him to 3.
Can't let him shoot.
Good shot for him if he finds his rhythm. He's a leading 3-point shooter. It's almost like I get ready to say, you can almost help off Grant if he's not going to shoot threes and double down on any post.
Right.
Now, Good has been out now. I don't know if something's wrong or not. He has now been out for almost half the second quarter. He did not start the second quarter. He had a tremendous first quarter. Thomas with his right little drive on the right baseline. Finished with the left, no good, no call. Come down the Gower down the left side. Dobbs runs the floor, off the glass and good. Well, Dobbs may get his average of 22-ish by halftime at this rate.
And everything's in the paint or within 5 feet.
And I might be wrong, but the shot he missed, he got his own offensive rebound.
Right.
Bully with the dribble drive, no good on the reverse layup. Law goes down 1-on-3, pulls it back. Looking for the ball reversal again. Pull up from 15 by Dobbs, no good. Grant
Come
gets
on,
it out.
come on, it should have been there.
Bully rebound. We got a 26-13 ball game.
Where's the ball?
A little less than 4 minutes to go second quarter. It really has not been a stoppage in the action. Bird's getting shots up. They haven't had as many quick turnovers as of late.
No, this quarter's been a lot better with.
Yes, it has. Cooley from about 22, short off the rim. Rebound Jules, foul Thomason, that's number 2 for him.
Two on Thomason.
Williams is coming back in for Fairmont Senior. Good comes back in and seeing his first actions, number 10, Nayland. I hope I pronounce this right. If I don't, I apologize. Chandra. But again, it speaks to the depth of Fairmont Senior and the trust that Renton has.
Hey, let's go,
Yeah,
Gonzaga.
their depth is.
Gonzaga.
Bird stays in man. Carson Bennett sees his first action, as long as Newman, number 32 for Fairmont Senior.
Sell it.
I thought Carson played well against Bridgeport the other day.
Come on,
Yes,
you
he
got to
did.
Did
get
some
it
good
over.
things.
Yes, he did.
Andre, you got to drive it.
Good give and go, good backdoor.
You got to drive it over to the wing.
Good comes in and scores right away with a little 1-2 combination with Dobbs. Another steal. Grant goes down. Watt challenges, no good. Grant for 2. I think that's his first bucket of the game, if I'm not
Come on,
mistaken.
team. Turning.
Well, there's a good WIC game as well. Fairmont State West Lip. Talked to Zakisa Dobbs' father, Dion, today. Pull up for Charles from about 18, no good. Carson fights for the rebound. Goes down here. As Zakisa' brother Zion plays for Fairmont State. They're having a great year, so is West Lip. Conference is always good.
Yeah, that conference is
It's fantastic.
one of the better Division II
D1.
conferences.
It is.
D1. Come on.
Give a big shout
Come
out
on,
to
Blue.
them.
Hey, to
30 to
55.
13, 2.5 left, second
D1
quarter.
to 55. Make or miss.
Fake cross screen, reverse pivot by Good, pass out to
Go back
Grant.
to him.
You can hear Rutten want him to go back into Good every time.
Move him.
Good could probably
Move
touch
him.
the ball every possession. It would not be a bad thing. Good call on the referee. Walk for Good. He was open the first time, and open the second time. They just made it more difficult for him. Here comes the full court pressure by Fairmont Senior.
And they're
Without Thomason in the game, this might be a little difficult for Fairmont Senior. Turnover right away off the baseline at the inbound play. Good for 2. Timeout. Spurs.
full timeout.
Good job. Keep the ball. Keep the ball.
And also, as we always kind of want to come back and thank our sponsors, for the game sponsors, which you see on your screen, is Bridgeport Express Care and In-N-Out Tire. Always been consistent of giving their money and also time when it's needed. 32-13, kind of got out of hand quickly here.
Yeah, we're
the
not.
inbounder. Watch long. Watch long.
Hawkins taking the ball out.
Mark your guy. Mark your guy, Latif. Mark him. Mark him.
Bird with
Mark him.
two
Take it
freshmen.
away.
Great
Take it
Baseball
away.
pass deep to Wyatt Floyd. Knocked out by Dobbs. Great save. Great hustle by Williams to come back to help. Dobbs dribbles into the lane. Fake pass. Up and under.
No fouls. Why foul?
Keeping up the
no
pressure.
fouls. Come on.
Foul on Chandra.
The Fairmont
Hands
Senior's not going
off.
to take their foot off the
Hands
gas.
off.
It's going to.
No. Now this is Coach Renton right now is coaching for something later. It's not about this game. This is about development for all his kids,
Right.
pressure, and what they can do. Because
That's you. That's you.
over the top for Carson Bennett, over half court. Sees Wyatt Floyd. Game's a little too fast right now for Burt. Kind of a good thing right there
Yeah.
for RPC Burt. We'll see what type of adjustments Burt makes at halftime. Bryce Burt getting ready to reenter the game. Comes in for Wyatt Floyd. And Law goes back in for Fairmont Senior as well as Glover.
Come on.
Cooley enters the game for Bennett.
Hey, who do you have? Hunter. See what we got,
In
Connor.
the Bird, in the middle to Cooley.
Come on.
Looks opposite, kind of clear out.
Purdy.
Here comes the backside pressure.
We don't need 3.
Good ball movement by Bird. Much better. Now, Fairmont Senior actually messed that up themselves.
Right.
3 doesn't need to guard 1. Law's first. We got Manny Holmes going to the line for 2. This will be a big confidence boost for him if he can make both of these. First one's long.
He's really improved over the year, from the beginning of the year.
Much better. The young guys have really developed for Bird. Hopefully it's something, something good for the future. 1 of 2 for Manny
He
Holmes.
played a lot of minutes too.
Yes. Fairmont Senior does a great job of 2 passes and getting to the lane area. Good dribble drive, kick out the Dobbs for 3. Off to the right.
Oh, yeah, Will.
Fight for the rebound. Grant, good save to Glover. Minute to go, second quarter. 1-on-1 for Deshaun Good.
Oh, yeah, Dave.
Great job of carving out space for him as he dribble drive right. Was below the block, but then brought himself back above the block. Turnover RCB. Dobbs dribble drives, kick to Good. Basically same thing, kick out. I have no clue why he didn't shoot that. Dobbs right place, right time. Another 2 for Dobbs.
Come on.
Way to find the man in the middle. Good ball reversal. Manny's got to attack. I actually don't mind that foul for him at this stage.
No, because he went to the basket hard. And
Yes. Stick your shoulder in. It's fine. Your shoulder between their chest.
Let's go. You got 2 Will. Let's swap.
It is perfectly fine. Plus it shows he wasn't scared.
no, he went with some confidence.
And the refs have done a good job so far for this one, staying the pace with this game.
Hey, 4 out.
Anytime somebody can hit 40 or close to 38, that's a good job of your team scoring, as in where Fairmont Senior is right now. They've shot maybe 3 threes. I can think of 2 of them. Everything else has been within 15 feet.
Get it out of the corner. Hey, let's go.
And
C1.
If I go look at the
C1.
shot chart of Dobbs and Good,
Time
all
on
their
trade.
shots, all their makes are
Everything's in the green.
Yeah, within 5 feet. Dribble drive by Grant, kick out to Glover for 3 from the left corner. No good off front of the rim. Dobbs tip in, no good. But again, count time, 38-14. We look forward to seeing you back here in just a few minutes, and we will come back right after this.
Hello, and welcome to Harrison County, West Virginia. With a population of over 69,000, Harrison County is a thriving community with plenty of recreational opportunities, historical sites, and a booming economy. And with an ideal central location, Harrison County is within a 10-hour drive of 60% of the population of the United States, with relatively easy access to cities like New York City, Chicago, and Atlanta. Vital to the region is our North Central West Virginia Airport, which serves as an economic engine for the area, providing countless job opportunities to local residents and has an annual impact of over $1 billion. Whether you're here to visit or find a place to call home, there's plenty to discover in Harrison County.
There's something for everyone in Harrison County. Indian mounds, located near the Veterans Park, are thought to be burial mounds constructed by the Hopwellian culture prior to the year 1000 AD. During the Civil War, the county seat Clarksburg served as a military depot for the Union Army. General George B. McClellan held his headquarters here in 1861 until the Battle of Bull Run. The Clarksburg Downtown Historic District includes an extraordinary variety of architectural types and styles. The Courthouse Plaza displays the statue of Stonewall Jackson, a native son and legendary Confederate general, as well as the flagstaff from the battleship USS West Virginia, sunk at Pearl Harbor. Residents and visitors enjoy a wide variety of unique shops and dining options throughout Clarksburg's downtown historic district. Downtown Bridgeport, the shops at Averill Place. Meadowbrook Mall in Bridgeport attracts shoppers from across the region with stores of every size and specialty. Explore Harrison County today. Harrison County, West Virginia is made up of 10 family-friendly cities, each with a robust sense of community and culture. Our diverse housing mix includes new homes and established neighborhoods at various price points, as well as homes of character and tranquil lakeside settings. Carefully conceived mixed-use communities offer plans for a wide array of amenities that the entire family can enjoy. No matter what your age or lifestyle, there are options including independent and assisted living apartment communities that offer as much or as little care as you need. We warmly invite you to explore Harrison County, West Virginia, where your dream home awaits you. Harrison County offers services, opportunities, and activities for all ages. Farmers markets in Bridgeport and Clarksburg feature locally produced foods and live music provided by local musicians. Harrison County hosts several community festivals throughout the year celebrating unique cultures, marking the season or remembering the county's rich history. The county is also home to excellent healthcare services from the United Hospital Center in Bridgeport and the Veterans Administration Hospital in Clarksburg to Fairmont General Hospital, Monongahela General Hospital, and Ruby Memorial Hospitals. The area's fire, police, and emergency medical first responders reach every hill and valley in the county to coordinate care for injured residents and threatened property. In addition, the community offers a number of senior citizen services and centers that provide everything from nutrition guidance and exercise classes to medical care. Discover an exceptional quality of life in Harrison County. Harrison County Parks and Recreation offers a variety of outdoor opportunities. Veterans Memorial Park in Clarksburg features a popular aquatic center with areas to swim and play. At approximately 12 miles, the Southern Rail Trail begins at Camden Street and ends at Custer Addition, while the 4-mile-long Northern Trail starts at the east end of Hamel Avenue and ends in Spelter. A fitness trail winds along the river for 1.5 miles. There are picnic shelters for large groups, lighted tennis courts, a skate park, a dog park, an 18-hole miniature golf course, and an amphitheater. In Bridgeport, the recreation complex features 4 baseball fields, a multi-purpose field for soccer, football, or lacrosse, a walking trail, basketball court, and large picnic shelter. The Harrison County Recreation Center offers interactive exhibits designed to inform, engage, and inspire. Built on a reclaimed coal strip mine, Pete Dye Golf Club provides players with many unique features that remind golfers of its past. Experience it all in Harrison County. Harrison County schools offer rigorous curriculum choices that challenge students at every level. The Harrison County School District is where all are leaders and all are learners, with 25 schools serving elementary, middle, and high school students throughout the area. For quality higher education in the area, local colleges include Pierpont Community and Technical College, Salem International University, and Fairmont State University. The Gaston Caperton Center at Fairmont State University is a focal point of higher education within the county, serving approximately 1,100 students weekly. The Robert C. Byrd National Aerospace Education Center, a component of the Fairmont State University and Pierpont Community and Technical College, offers associate and bachelor degree programs in aviation technology. The path to a strong education begins in Harrison County. Harrison County is continually welcoming new and exciting opportunities for economic growth. Located in Bridgeport, Meadowbrook Mall is a major source of traffic and revenue. Harrison County is served by the North Central West Virginia Airport, which offers convenient flights to Washington, D.C. and Chicago through United Airlines. West Virginia's Charles Point combines commercial, residential, and recreational areas into one master-planned community. Adjacent to Charles Point is the state-of-the-art United Hospital Center, and nearby is White Oaks Business Community. This developed area of West Virginia's Interstate 79 is considered part of a high-tech corridor. Harrison's job growth has been heavily driven by the production of natural gas. Antero Resources in Bridgeport has been prominent in the exploration and production of natural gas and oil since 2002. The Harrison County Chamber of Commerce promotes a vibrant business climate by fostering business growth with its numerous members. Business and industries thrive in Harrison County. Anybody can live in a neighborhood, but not everyone gets to reside within a true community. Our vast array of community organizations not only provide opportunities to give back, get involved, and come together, they create a sense of pride for our city and continue to help forge the community our residents are proud to call home. Doing better by working together. Community starts here.
Welcome back, everybody. Here's the scoring breakdown. First for Fairmont Senior. Dobbs 18, Good 12, Gower 3, Grant 2, Law 2. For Bird, Thomason with 6, Cooley with 5, Bryce Bird with 2, and Manny Holmes with 1. Well, 38-14. Now it's about development and getting better for tournament and trying to eliminate the runs by Fairmont Senior.
Right. What you talked about, the runs, is what Fairmont Senior does to you. They just swarm you and overwhelm you with their pressure. And then they pass the ball very well, and especially in the open floor, and they offensive rebound really well.
Yep. Defensively, what Senior does is that they won't force you with a turnover once you get into your offense near the three-point line. That's fine. Mm-hmm. They try to keep you out of the lane, which they do an okay job, but what they do really well is within 10 feet plus or minus of half court. That's when you get uncomfortable, and they do a great job with that. So what Bird has to do is just be better with it, because if Bird wants to advance to Charleston, which is the goal of everybody, is they got to make sure they get shots every time down the floor.
Then you may have to go through Fairmont to get there.
Oh, yeah. I mean, Fairmont Senior may host, and if that's the case, then, use this as a learning experience. And this is part of the problem with most teams that play Fairmont. To your point that you said earlier, that East Fairmont was close until the pressure just kind of wears on you. And the same thing with Shady. Those two teams are two of the better teams. And if you look at both teams' schedules, I mean, RCB's 3 of the first 4 games were against top 5 teams.
Right.
Ripley, East, Fairmont Senior. And now they're kind of circling back, because here very soon they play East Fairmont again. So you're going to your point, if you're fortunate enough, you're going to play either Senior or East probably in the regional.
Whether you win or lose your section.
So be it. It looks like Fairmont Senior starting the same 5 as well as Bird. Now it's just about getting better. I want to thank Stephen Kennedy as he runs the show, producing it and everything else. I want to give a big shout out to our administration here. Steve Gibson, principal. Dr. Jamie Looker, assistant principal. Good for 2 on the inside. And Eric Post, our athletic director, who's done a great job with RCBSN, along with the support of David Oliverio.
Run it down.
Thompson basically dribbles through the press himself, a little bit of a Curly Neal type of action going left to right, but he gets it through. That's a lot of energy spent, and he draws the foul from Fairmont Senior.
You can hear Coach Retton, you played that good a defense and then reach at the last second.
Yeah, just making force. Bird with the dive. Cooley picks up the loose ball, dribble left down the baseline.
Good team.
Braid checks.
Good. Yes, Trey.
And again, there's that matchup with Grant on Hawkins that we can take advantage of. On either turnovers.
Come on,
Can't
early
get the ball to
stance.
him.
There.
Come on, Blue. Come on, Blue.
Another baseline out of bounds play for Bird.
Good, good. Come on.
Ray throws it deep to Bird out near the half-court line.
Come on, T. Come on, T.
To his right. There is a good cross.
Shoot the ball.
Right.
Ball line.
What
ball
Hawkins
line.
does, what Good does really well there is he catches himself and is prepared as he receives it.
Right.
And he's on balance as he then bullies his way to the ball, where Charles was a little off balance there. So hopefully that's something that we can work on in the future. Turnover by Fairmont Senior, still keeping the full court pressure. Dobbs guarding Thomason. They're just waiting for it to come double. Here comes 21 with the double. Again, Curly Neal action. Kind of a little run into each other here. Dobbs 2-on-1 off to Gower for the layup, and no good, but Dobbs with the putback. That's 20 for Dobbs. Good has 14. Watch for the double team again near half court. Here comes Grant with the rotation. Grant now takes over. Gower comes over. And so what you hear Rutten say is he sees it, trying to come in from the backside. That's a nice kick out to Cooley for three straight away off the back iron. Off to him again. Thomason with the rebound. Pump fake. Fade away from about 8 feet short.
Come on!
Wyatt Floyd with an offensive rebound. Charles with the post up. Good. He was starting to muscle his way in, which was good. Bird on the left. Back out to Thomason. 6-19. 42-14, excuse me. Thomason goes one-on-one with Good. Short on the fadeaway from 8 feet.
Push it!
Rebound by Good. Kick out to Dobbs. Kick out to Grant. Strong move using left-hand foul on Thomason. Great pitch ahead from Dobbs, basically from hash to hash going diagonal.
And they just get the ball before so fast after defensive rebound.
Ring's at the line for two. Two minutes in the second half. Bird hasn't been able to score yet. Fairmont Senior has 4 and now 5. Riley Dickerson comes in for Wyatt Floyd. And not to continue to reiterate something, but just quickly here in the first 2 minutes of the second half, Fairmont's on a 5-0 run.
Right.
Might be 6.
Like you said, them are the runs that you can't take, the 5-0, the 6-0.
Or anything greater than that, because it all hurts one way or another. Look at the half-court trap here. Looks like Dobbs top almost a 1-2-2.
Right here, we got it, we got it.
Good ball reversal. Bryce Burke can kind of see over the top of that. Bray from about 30 for 3. He has 9 now, leading scorer for Bird. Green gets into lane, back out to Dobbs. Dribble drive, out to Gower, looks, nothing. Good deny by Cooley, so he can't ball reverse it to Grant. Good pump fake by Dobbs. Pull up for 2. That was a 2-guard front with 3 guys on the middle that Dobbs just crawled over top of Good. Slasher lane, it was there. Not enough ball pressure and not enough bumping on the cutter itself. Thomason pulls it from about 8-20 again. Good rebound. Kicks out the Dobbs down the right. Tries to skip it to Gower. Out to Bryce Bird. Gray's going to challenge Bird at the rim. Bird goes in for 2.
Oh, back out. Let's go, 4 out.
So now Bird works on their offensive transition a little bit. Ball, Good brought it down low, which he shouldn't have. Riley reached in, got a foul called against him.
You can take that foul, man. I mean,
just like Manning's in the first half.
Right, just being aggressive.
Go get your nose dirty a little bit.
Find out what it's like.
Man, they got mask in today's world. If you get a hit a little bit, it's all right. Low 1-4 set. Dobbs comes right back in after he throws it in. Kicks out to Good for 3 from top of the key. Rolls around the rim, no good. Thomason dribbled down the middle of the floor. They got numbers. 15 backs it out. Checks the scenario. Nothing there. Gets right into the offense.
Get there. Walk.
Dribble drive out to Cooley for 3 from the right corner. No good. Riley tries to fight for the offensive rebound. Good brings it out himself. Dickerson grabs his jersey. Foul on the right side. A couple subs come in for Fairmont Senior. Number 15, Butler, and number 1, Law, come in for Gower and Grant. 46-19, 4.5 left in third. Bird stays in their man. 4 out, 1 in. Good dives, nothing there. Swing it out, swing it around. Good's got him held if they see him. No go. Good dribble drop, good defense by Bird with active hands. Jump ball stays here. Whether it was on purpose or not, that was the first time RCB basically laid off each offensive player.
Right, they did. And they helped them.
That's the second time now they've had Dobbs, as he throws it in, he just reposts. So what's hard about that play is guarding that guy is you got to be so active. As soon as it leaves his hand, you got to get into that guy's chest. Good with another defensive rebound. You got guys left and right. Good's coming right down the gut. Great run by Good. Good defensive transition by Bird.
Yeah, Bird. It's probably one of the first times they ran back.
Yes. Great matchups. That's good activity.
You got to go to the rim.
Yes,
there it is.
good move by That's fine. Again, make those shots later. You just play ball. Foul by Cooley. So if you're going to take some good things away from basically the first, there'll be a full timeout from Fairmont Senior, and we'll finish that thought as soon as. And we're back as the RCB cheerleaders finish up their timeout routine. I want to give a big shout out, a little bit on a selfish note. The RCB boys swim team had a great state tournament. Christy Fubio was state coach of the year. Congrats to her. The 200 and the 400 relay team for second place of both the 2 and the 400 free, which is fantastic. Montero, Fubio, Min, and Howe. They set numerous school records this year, as well as Baszler and Dodd with great participation in a 500 free.
And I don't know if people know, like I asked you this before we went on air, that's all classifications at once. It don't matter who.
Yeah. Since there's some type of numerical formula that the state uses to see if they're going to have classifications or not. As we come back to action, swimming does not have. It's just everybody's all in there together. And if you want to know the competition you're going against, you have a child signed that will swim at Yale. You have one at WVU, 2 at Kentucky. Jules from 3, top of the key, by the way, and deflected back out by Bird for Bird. Ball stays here, and 2 to Kentucky. Right. So if that was at any other type of state tournament, there'd be a lot more action about it, a lot more talk. So it is pretty cool. It's a lot of hard work, and it's one of the few, if not the only sport that you can do what they call club swimming, which we would call travel, depending, in high school at the same time.
Oh, they allow them to club swim during the season?
Yeah, so you've got 4-hour days. It is really interesting. And the nice part about swim, good steal by Cooley with hands.
I think wrestling's the same way. I think you can wrestle.
Can you? Dribble drive by Newsham for 2, but good activity by Bird.
Yeah,
and here comes Fairmont Senior right back at you. Good for 2, assist by Dobbs. But with that being said, the kids did well, coaches did great.
Good Jules!
Need more kids to come out for swim, just like any other kind of Olympic sport.
Numbers are always,
they help tremendously. 50-21, 2.5 left in the third. This might be Dobbs' first rest of the game, if I'm not mistaken.
I think it is.
Bird has some full court pressure here. Let's see what Fairmont Senior does, because this is actually big for them if they want to get better in case something happens to Dobbs.
I'm sure Shady Springs is going to show some type of pressure too.
Yes, they are. And you never know when injury, sickness, or foul trouble come into play. Garrow with the pick and roll, doesn't see him. Flashes back to it. Good balance. His ability to catch the ball by the rim is really similar, even though there's 4 or 5 inches. The Johnson boy from Ripley. When they go get the ball, it's closer to the rim than further away from it.
Come on, Trey.
Well, when you're both 6'8", it's
Yes.
that's a good move.
Yes, it is. Good up and under. Good
On,
fight.
Trey.
Good strength.
The positive note for Bird is they've been more, even if you look at the score, they've been more competitive this game than they were at Fairmont.
Yeah, and I really don't feel like they have given up on any possession.
No. I just think a few of them turnovers if you in the first half where they get out and get up runs.
Yep, so Thomason is the first and only player to hit double digits. He has 11 now for Bird. Bird's going to stay with the full court pressure.
4 out, clear.
Good reach in by Cooley to slow it down a little bit. As long as you've got good dribble drive by Grant, good left-hand finish. Grant's actually had a pretty good second half overall.
He can get to the paint anytime he wants.
Yes. If I'm not mistaken, he's averaging 11 a game, so he's below that right now, but everything else he's done defensively against the bigs for Bird,
We had 2-on-1.
or just playing ball.
Right.
He has good basketball IQ. Holmes comes in for Dickerson.
Dave, clear. Jewel, hey, Latique, get out. Hey, let's go.
The two freshmen have really, I mean,
Spots for Connor.
they're not scoring the ball, but they're playing. I mean,
Oh, they have Dickerson and Holmes got good experience this game. Carson Bennett got in a little bit here, got in so much first half. Ball screen for good. He shows his chest, nothing there. Gower comes off a double down the baseline. Good drop down to good. Way to change, move the ball as is in the air to create the foul. Good set by Fairmont Senior. Gower ran short corner, went off a double or two individuals.
but here can be your Achilles heel if you're Fairmont.
Mentioned it
Senior.
before. He shoots 60% from line. Let's see what happens here. That looked good.
And everything's going forward. Sometimes you see guys when they're going to lean back a little bit, and that's why they struggle.
Good hustle out of bounds. Ball to Bird.
Fairmont just competes on every. I mean,
They get a hand on many loose balls. They've gotten a decent number of tips just on the offensive end to keep the ball alive. Bird's going with a lot of depth here in the second half
played
too. Got a lot of minutes in the JV as well.
Come on.
Good thought, got a good deflection. Gower off to Grant for two. Missed the layup, got the foul. Cameron Newshon with the foul. Newson. So you got both Newson brothers in the game. Thomason, Holmes, and Bryce Bird. Grant's first one's no good. He made both of them earlier, but he missed the first one there.
And you don't see anything in there. Just the ball just doesn't go in for them.
They need to make them.
Yeah.
Again, Fairmont Seniors get the ball alive. Good offensive rebound. Foul on Bird. So right now, if you're a Fairmont Senior fan, you're 4 of 8 for the free throw line.
Not good.
Let's see if Good makes that a little better. He's 1 of 2. 1-1. 55-23, 36 seconds to go, third quarter. That one short, off the front of the rim. Good rebound by Holmes, out to Thomason down the left. 30 seconds.
Good.
Good defense by Fairmont Senior. That's a good dribble drive. That's all right.
He's had 2 good ones.
Yes, he has. Fairmont Senior on the run. Out to Gower for 3 from the left corner. That's good. When somebody can sprint with the ball faster than you can run, it has a little bit of an advantage.
Right.
We'll pull up for Nissan, no good. Into 3, 58-23. We'll be right back.
Check in.
Welcome back to the Birdcage. 58-23, Fairmont Senior. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter. We'll see what each team does here as how they want to improve themselves and their bench players and what they can work on.
You've seen some good things out of Bird in that quarter.
Less turnovers with the pressure.
Right.
Had some dribble drives.
You got some stops, but you got to rebound the basketball.
Correct. And when you have two of the bigger, stronger, better players in Good and Dobbs, that ball goes on the rim, they go get it.
Yeah.
And if Dobbs continues to dribble, drive, and kick, he's now even that much closer to the rim because he already dribble drive. And if Gower can keep the other teams honest with his three-point shooting, it'll help. I think Jules Martin has taken Jules Butler has maybe shot 1-3. And Good has shot the 3 from top of the key. But other than that, Gower's their main guy.
Yeah,
So maybe it's one of those things that you tell the team when you play Fairmont Senior, if they beat us from the outside, great. Let it be.
If you let him get in, into the paint, it's.
So Fairmont Senior went to their bench here. They got 2 new players in that have not played.
Come on, hands.
Number 10 and number 20.
You got to stay.
Number
We're
10
2,
is
3.
Nayland Chandler. Oh, 10 has played. I apologize. And Lane Kidd enters for the first time.
Come back. Good. Push it.
Grant with the attack the rim. Dropped his left shoulder. Off the glass and good.
Come on, find the ball. Find the ball.
Grant has really good balance as he attacks the rim.
Yeah.
Where's your next coverage? It's up 33.
He can get there on
Next
either
coverage.
side.
Gray, your next coverage, Gray.
Fairmont goes back into the 2-3 matchup. Bird with the jump hook with the dump down from Charles Hawkins. Good job there. Here comes Fairmont Senior quickly as they got 2 guys sprinting left and right side every time. Grant crossover right to left, blocked by Bird. Hawkins offensive rebound down the Bray middle of the floor. Newman on the left, Cooley on the right. Picks it up, throws over to Cooley right corner, nothing there. Back out to Thomason.
We're not trapping
Kind of an in-between pass and a little bit of a non-communicative situation arose. Bird's going to a full court man, which may not be a bad thing to work on.
No, because their athleticism can help them.
Yeah. Tucson picks up Dobbs full court. Cooley's waiting at half court to double when he turns his back, maybe. Push shot from 3, no good. Good offensive rebound, Fairmont Senior. Good hand spray, Thomason. Way to go get in there a little bit, keep the dribble alive. A little bit of Curly Neal action. Bird running down the middle of the floor, reach from behind, number 3 on Gower against Thomason. That was really the first time that Bird has been able to get 3 guys down. A rim runner, each one's down the lane.
Fairmont plays this style of defense and don't foul you.
No, they really, yeah.
Take it.
They only have
Take
3
it
fouls
away.
in this half.
We said before, they're very good at keeping the forearm close to their body and pushing you along the inside.
Kids. Hey, listen, everybody.
I think we have a technical foul on Bird.
We know what that means, right?
Dobbs going in line to shoot the technicals. You're hoping that you don't want to lose your cool right now as Bird.
No.
You really want to kind of take a deep breath and get better.
You got a few more games to go and then get ready for. You don't want to do another missed line.
We said at the beginning, you don't want that to be an Achilles heel for any team later, as both those. So the technical foul doesn't hurt you from a points perspective, but you want to make sure that nobody gets 2 down. Bird stays in man. Gower brings it up. 2-guard front. Looks like Dobbs going to come off 2 singles from baseline to baseline. He curls with number 10 following him. Dobbs did a good job of recognizing there was no post defense on that. And I tell you the other thing too, both Thomason does this pretty well, and I also give Dobbs good credit. When they get into the lane, they will hesitate for a half minute, either a pump fake or just a hesitation, and then go up with it.
That's 3 in a row.
Missed by Dobbs, 62-25, a little under 6 left. Ball screen not used. Good dump down the Berg, good kick out to Thomason for 3 from the right corner. Yeah, it is. In and out, good hustle. Good hustle play, good back by Gower, good kick. Throw it up to Good, let him finish. There you go. Another 2 for Good, 65-24. Good fast break by Fairmont Senior. Ball's in the air too long for the pass by RCB. Good steal. Out to Gower from 3 from the right wing, short. Good offensive rebound. Law, and again off to Dobbs for 2. 66-25, 5 left. Fairmont Senior stays in the 2-3. Bird patient offensively.
That's a
good
move.
Turnaround. Sincere Newson will be at the line for 2. Both him and his brother Cameron are in the game.
The young kids have come in. They're not back down when they come in.
No, they're not. Now, Bird, on the other hand, has only got to the line up to this point. I think that might be their 5th foul shot. I think they shot 5 foul shots in the first 2 minutes of the 4th quarter against Bridgeport. Both of those look really good. Might be a good sign of things to come.
Let's go.
Floyd and Dickerson re-enter the game. You got Bird and Thomason and the oldest Newson out there for Bird. 2-guard front coming off each single, then a screen across for Good. Come the ball side post, not there. Doing it again. Good repost. Good screen by the bigs. Dribble drive. Flip up in, no good. Ball comes up. Good offensive rebound. Comes off the single. Dump into Dobbs. Foul on Dickerson. Dobbs to the line for 2. No good on the third. That's 4 in a row he's missed.
Yeah.
And now he's starting, you want the kid to make it for himself. He needs to see the ball go down on these foul shots.
He's a little quick with. There we go.
Again, Fairmont Senior gets their hands on another offensive rebound. Dobbs might be done for today with the sub. 66-27. Cole Gilmore comes in for Fairmont Senior, his first action. And Darrell Claybrook comes in for his first action.
And it's not going to change.
No. Martin goes through, repost number 20. The ball sometimes go back to the same side. Screen across from big to big. Off his foot. Bird ball. 3:52 left in the 4th quarter, 66-27. Another shout out to Harry Green, Baker Tilly, McDonald's, Skazix, Bridgeport Express Care, and In-N-Out Tire for your sponsorship of everything that you do here at Robert C. Byrd High School. We thank you a million times over.
Can't
Steal,
cover the ball right there.
yeah. Steal by Fairmont Senior, coming down the right wing. Attack down the right side. Good spin move. Ball's off the rim. Gets you on rebound. Resets. Almost half. Good save by Jules. Back out and run your offense. Clayburg out to Gilmore. Down to Butler, tried to make the post pass to Kidd, not there. Approaching the 3-minute mark. Off singles again. Came up the gut that time. Kidd's got a post. Posting again, throw it down the baseline to him. Good reach in by Thomason. She comes down. That's kind of a weird spot.
Yeah. Either jump stop or pass it, or
Right.
just keep going to the basket.
It was a good run by Wyatt Floyd, just kind of got a little too tight to each other. That happens. Carson Bennett enters the game for Byrd, especially if you haven't played a bunch of time together.
Hey, let's go,
Which I don't think they have.
Darrell's the runner. Darrell's the runner. Chris, let's go. Chris, you got Jules. Let's go, Darrell. Hey, timeout. I want to get him in.
Substitute timeout for Fairmont Senior. Get a sub in. Butler takes the seat. Corsini comes into the game for Wyatt Floyd with 2.5 to go in the fourth quarter. So on the floor for RCB is Corsini, Holmes, Bennett, Dickerson, and Newson. The older of the two, the junior.
2-3.
Dribble drive by Claybrook for 2 for Fairmont Senior.
You cannot hug Fairmont Senior. Like you said, you probably play off till they get.
Yeah, and for Fairmont Senior, number 12, Chris Wilson enters the game.
Hands,
Byrd runs offense here. Good patience. 2 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter, 68-27. Reach over the top, call the referee on the baseline. Not in the one-on-one yet for Fairmont Senior. That's their 15th foul. Byrd has 10.
Stance. Cole, stance. Lane, stance. Come on.
Pops out the ball side corner. Holmes checks in,
Come on,
swings
Darrell,
out to Dickerson,
foot fight,
top of
Darrell.
the key.
Foot fight.
One too many hands. It was a good back screen. Here comes Fairmont Senior again, 2-on-1, attack the rim. Good block by Dickerson. Holmes runs down the floor. Good catch, good steal. Chandra with the steal. 1:30 left. Attacked by Wilson, nothing there. Gilmore with the dribble handoff, pull up from 15, short. Holmes with the rebound. Well, as we're coming down here to the end of the last minute, you got any overall thoughts?
If you're Byrd, you can't let this define what you're going to do here in the next couple of weeks. I mean, you knew you were going to have an uphill battle. But I think after being there watching the game at Fairmont, they competed a lot better than they did the first time around. So I think they got some things they could take away. Like they said, they got some good looks, just didn't go down. And defensively, they were a lot better than they were before.
Much better. And really, Fairmont Senior does what they do from scoring and/or giving up. Byrd did a better job second half of trying to reduce or eliminate some of those turnovers.
And I don't think they turned it over as much in the second half.
There's so many things that you can kind of go through to say you cannot let Fairmont Senior do this, but there's too many of them.
Right.
From offensive rebounds to fast breaks, to post passing to no turnovers off the pressure. But I think this is a fantastic environment to be in. Great pressure by Fairmont Senior. I think Fairmont Senior was ready for this game as well.
Yeah, they were ready, and not like the Byrd came out and kept the pace up. Right. They didn't just.
Yep. So I guess quickly from an unofficial stat standpoint, DJ, I don't know if me and you are even going to be close on this. I got Dobbs at 28, Good at 18, Grant at 10, and then Thomason is the only player in double digits for Bird. So from a wrap standpoint, this is a great game for postseason play, especially with East Fairmont around the corner. Bird now stands at 10-10, but with that win over Bridgeport, still winning 4 of the last 6, I think they're going in the right direction.
No, they are. I mean, they're improved dramatically from where they were at the beginning of the year defensively. But like you said, Fairmont Senior has so many things to stop. You just don't.
No, and their two best players are really good. Right. Size, strength, and skill. So with that, on a beautiful February afternoon, final score being Fairmont Senior 70, RCB 27. Thank you for letting us bring it from the cage to the couch, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Have a wonderful day.